Yo, what's good, guys? Producer Mykah here, and today, guys, I'm going to be showing you this amazing trick you can use to make your bass sound really realistic. So without wasting time, guys, let's go. I have something played already. I'm just gonna play it so you guys see what it sounds like, and I show you guys how you can create something like this using VST. I'm sure you can hear it. You can hear how realistic this sounds so full, sounds so nice. So with our drums, let me just not play it in solo. Let me just put the drums so you can see how it communicates with the drums. Yeah, so I'm just focusing more on the bass. But if you want to see breakdown or the whole vibe, you can just let me know in the comment. All right, so let's go. So the first thing you need to do is get a very nice VST. So for me, I love using the trillion bass, but I think you can use ABJ. Ample Guitar has some nice bass, and I think there's another one, I can't remember the name, but yeah, those are some nice bass you could actually just try out. So for me, I'm using the trillion bass, and this is the trillion bass, and my favorite preset on this trillion bass is the clean Fender Mute full range. Like I love that preset, but they have other amazing presets you could actually check out. But for me, I just love this and I saved it as a preset. So in case you have trillion bass, you could just pick this preset, and all you just have to do to save it as a preset is come over here, and you're just gonna see save preset as, and you can give it a name. So anytime you want to use it, all you just have to do is come over here, and you're gonna see your presets that you've saved. Amazing. All right, so the next thing is to first off get your root note, right? So for me now, the root note I'm playing with here is my E, my D, and back to my E. Yeah, so those are the root notes. Then after the root note, all you just have to do is, because just imagine a live guitarist play, there are times whereby he taps the guitar, so you need to put in all those articulations to make it really sound realistic. And so that's why you have this note here, this note you see here, and all you just have to do is put in that note, and you can just shorten it. So you can just hold your alt and just shorten it. So the shorter it is, you get that articulation of just like a tap. So let me just play that. So just solo that. So without this note, let me just take this note out. You're gonna have, but those notes just give it some nice groove, make it sound realistic. So when you want to create some realistic bass, all you have to do is make sure you're putting in those articulations and play around with your velocity. As you can see here, for my velocity, I have some up, some down, because most of this VLC, the velocity, gives it a different articulation, gives it a different feel. So for example, if I put this note here now and I just extend it all the way up, you can see it slides. But if it's just down, you can just see it's just a single note. But with it all the way up, you can see how it slides. So you need to be able to know the articulations that comes with any plugin or VST you're using. All right. And another thing is playing with the pentatonic scale. If you understand the pentatonic scale, it's a very melodic scale that you can apply in your melodies, even in your bass, and it's just gonna sound really interesting. So what is the pentatonic scale? Pentatonic scale is just made up of 5 notes, which if you know the tonic so far, it's your do, re, mi, sol, la. So those 5 notes, you can play around with it, and it's just gonna give you a nice groove, a nice feel, and make you sound like you actually know what you're doing. So that's what I'm doing here. You can see I'm just playing this from my 3. I'm just playing the, and see I played that all through in everything. So it's nothing complex. Sola. So yeah, and that's just how you can easily create, some nice, amazing, groovy bass line. What to note is, one, first get a nice sounding VST. You could get the trillion bass, you could get ample guitar, ABJ, I think it's called ABJ. Yeah, but then the next thing is try to play around with some ghost notes, because it gives you that feel of your guitar being tapped. And then try play around with the pentatonic scale. You could try out other scale, the blues scale, jazz scale, or other scales. But for me, I just love the pentatonic scale because it's easy to grasp, it's easy to play. Like they say, it's easier said than done, but the more you practice, the easier it gets. Like for this groove, everything, I have different beats. So for the verse, for the beginning of the verse, I had this conga bass. Then at this point, I have it on that bass. Yeah, so then after that, we have this realistic one.
Do me so free, do me JJ, mommy, do me lightly, do me tender, mommy, do me JJ, do me nicely, mommy, do me JJ, do me JJ, also.
Yeah, so that was it, guys. So this is just what you can apply, and trust me, you're gonna see an amazing change to your bass line, your bass groove. If you like videos like this, I want to see more amazing videos. All you just have to do, smash the subscribe button, like this video, and see you guys in the next video. Peace.